When Ben and Annie Shephard exchanged vows years ago, it wasn't just another celebrity wedding. It was a celebration of connection, warmth, and mutual respect. Ben, the charming television presenter beloved for his wit and integrity, had found his match in Annie, a woman admired not for fame, but for her strength, intelligence, and quiet grace. To the outside world, they seemed to have it all. A grounded, genuine couple, untouched by the superficial chaos of show business. Their smiles, their laughter, their shared moments, all appeared to tell the story of a love unshakable by time or fame. But as Annie has recently opened up, behind that polished exterior, there was a much more complicated truth. Annie revealed that what appeared to be a seamless partnership was often tested by distance, exhaustion, and the invisible pressures that come with a public life. While Ben continued to thrive in television, early mornings on set, long filming schedules, constant travel, Annie found herself quietly holding everything else together. Their love had always been built on mutual respect, but over time, their worlds began to move in different directions. Ben was surrounded by bright lights and cameras, while Annie found solace in privacy, in family, in small, ordinary moments. The irony, Annie shared, was that the very drive and passion that first drew them together, Ben's ambition and her steadfast support, eventually began to create distance. Their conversations, once filled with shared dreams and laughter, gradually turned into logistical exchanges about work, routines, and schedules. Annie spoke candidly about what it felt like to live under the constant gaze of the public eye. Though she's never sought fame, her name became inseparable from Ben's. Every photograph, every brief public outing became fodder for speculation. She admitted that there were times when she felt invisible, her own accomplishments quietly overlooked, her role reduced to that of Ben Shephard's wife. Annie described the struggle of maintaining her sense of identity amidst the noise. "It's easy," she said, "to forget who you are when the world insists on defining you by someone else." She longed for simplicity, to walk hand in hand unnoticed, to have dinner without whispers, to just exist without performance. But the more attention the world placed on their seemingly perfect marriage, the more fragile it became behind closed doors. Annie revealed that the hardest part wasn't anger or resentment. It was the quiet loneliness that crept in over time. There were nights she would wait for Ben to return home, exhausted from another long filming day, only to find that even when they were together, they felt worlds apart. She described sitting alone one evening, reflecting on her life, realizing that despite being surrounded by success and admiration, she felt a deep sense of emptiness. It was in that stillness she recognized the truth. Love, no matter how strong, cannot survive without time, presence, and emotional connection. That moment of clarity marked a turning point. It wasn't explosive, it wasn't dramatic. It was calm, the quiet realization that something had to change before they lost themselves completely. Annie shared that their discussions about space and healing were rooted in respect, not blame. There were no harsh words, no scandal, no bitterness, just an honest acknowledgement that their love, as beautiful as it once was, needed room to breathe. Ben, for his part, has remained open and reflective in interviews, often speaking of Annie as the cornerstone of his life and the greatest influence on his character. Despite their struggles, there remains an undeniable bond, one shaped not just by marriage, but by shared history and enduring respect. Annie Shephard's quiet honesty about her journey reminds us that even the most admired relationships face moments of doubt, distance, and rediscovery. Her courage to speak openly about emotional exhaustion and self-identity offers a powerful reminder. True strength isn't in holding on for the world's sake. It's in knowing when to pause, reflect, and choose peace over pretense. For Ben and Annie, their story isn't one of failure, but of humanity, of love evolving, changing, and surviving in new forms. If you found this story as heartfelt as we did, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss another glimpse into the real lives behind the fame. And if Annie's quiet courage moved you, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what true love and partnership mean to you.